Hello everybody, this is a quick unboxing and review of the Google Pixel case by Benuo. This is the leather case with the card slot feature. I'll put a link here in the description as usual so you can check it out on Amazon. You can get it for about $17. In the back you get some information about the company, and in the bottom you get the features of the case itself. Let's go ahead and open this case, and let's see, you get the case itself, some filler, and looks like some kind of a microfiber cloth to clean up the screen, perhaps. Not sure what that is for. And the case itself, it feels really good. Real leather, according to the specs in the case. And inside of the case itself, you get kind of like a microfiber feeling of material inside to protect your device. And all the openings, of course, for the fingerprint reader. The camera in the top, and openings here, wide openings for the speakers and the power port. First impressions about the material itself. It feels very good on the hands. It feels soft enough but sturdy enough to protect your phone itself. So it so far I have a really good impression of the materials on this case. The credit card slot features right here. We'll see how many credit cards we can fit here in this slot. It doesn't seem like it will be that many. Well, maybe like a credit card and an ID, but that's about it. But looks like a handy little feature right here, and for the credit card slot on the case itself, so you don't have to carry your wallet everywhere. But yeah, first impressions, it feels really good. It looks really classy. Actually, it's the leather makes it look a lot better than most of the other cases that are out there that look and feel very plasticky. This one's definitely a very different kind of look for a Google Pixel case. And in the bottom here you get the branding Benuo, and it definitely feels like real leather. It doesn't feel like the fake or faux leather that you see out there in some other cases. But yeah, it looks pretty good so far. Let's go ahead and try it out with the phone itself. Alright, so I brought in my handy Google Pixel phone. This is the regular Google Pixel, not the XL, so this is the 5-inch version of the Google Pixel smartphones. And let's go ahead and put it in. And as you can see, very easy to slide it right into the case. It fits pretty snugly. It's a tight fit, but it's supposed to be like that, so it will protect the phone a little bit better. And yeah, it feels really good. It feels so light compared to other cases. It fits very slim and light. I've used other cases before for my Google Pixel, and I have to say that most of them are very bulky. They're pretty good, but they feel really bulky, and they add a lot of width and height into the phone itself. This is not the case with this one. This is very slim, very comfortable. You can reach the fingerprint scanner pretty easily. It makes it really easy to reach out to the scanner. Looks like the openings for the camera, the top for the headphone jack, and the power and speakers line up pretty good. It's nice to not have too much protection around here, because especially for the headphone jack, sometimes the protection here in the top can interfere when you're using like a thick kind of cable on your headphones. So it's nice to have a wider opening here. Of course, you compromise a little bit of the protection, but in general, you should be able to protect the top just fine with this edge right here on the top. And I gotta say, this looks really good. I'm actually gonna bring a couple of credit cards or cards in general, so we can test it out for the credit card feature. Alright, so I brought in a few cards here to test out the card slot feature of the case. Let's go ahead and see how many we can fit here. It doesn't seem like we will be able to fit that many, because it's kind of like a small or a very tight fit right there, even with only one card in the slot. But it feels pretty good. It doesn't seem like it's gonna pop out or accidentally fall out of the case. Let's try it with a second one. It also fits in really good, and it might be that since the case is new, it might be a tighter fit. It definitely feels very tight for the first two cards. But again, it doesn't feel like they're gonna come out accidentally. If it's just slide it in and out, it's fairly easy. But secure as well, so I wouldn't be afraid of them coming out by mistake. And it still doesn't add that much width or weight into the phone. It still feels fairly slim. So yeah, it's even with 2 credit cards, it already feels like it's kind of tight right there. So if you're using this case for the first few times, I would say maybe 2 cards in the slot should be just fine, or it will be the maximum that I would try to put them in. And let's see if we can add one more and try it out. Looks like with this third one, it might be a little bit more difficult. I wouldn't push it. I wouldn't put a third one in there. Just with a credit card and your ID should be just fine if you're trying to leave the house without a wallet. But even with a 2, it feels really good. Really easy to come out to slide out the credit cards and your other cards and to put them back in. No problem at all. It doesn't interfere also with the fingerprint scanner right there. Very easy to reach it. Also very easy to reach out to the volume rockers and the power button right there with the wide opening here in the top and the sides as well. So yeah, a really nice feature here with the credit card slots. And as a final review, I give this a very high review. I love the way this looks. Definitely very different compared to other plastic credit cases. This definitely looks a little bit classier. It looks like it has it looks better than the other plastic cases. It has all the features that I need. Protects the phone. Also in the front, you get a little bit of a lip right here, so it won't. You can leave your phone right there, and it won't damage it. You get all the openings for the scanner, for the fingerprints, the camera, and wide openings here for the headphone jack, and the power and the speakers and the volume rockers. It works very, very good. Very impressed with this case by Benuo. They did a great job in this one. The materials are just excellent. It definitely feels very good in the hands, and is very slim, very portable, very easy to carry. Perhaps it might be my favorite case for the Google Pixel so far. Again, thank you for watching. I'll put a link here in the description so you can check out on Amazon. Thanks for watching and take care. Bye bye.